crowd, he's going to sum it all up. So give some attention to, Greg, Scott. Let's hear, come up here, Scott. Let's go to the Digital Guerillas.
For those who've not yet heard, there's an ancient philosophy now re-emerging in a new light that can be summarized with 5 simple words. Love is all there is. We've all heard the Beatles sing "Love is all we need." Well, they were on the right track, but they missed the heart of what they intended to share. And it's important to be clear and precise when creating mantras for our world to sing.
The fact is, we don't need anything at all. Why? Because there's always an alternative. It's our attachment to a particular result that causes our suffering when things don't unfold as we'd hoped. We don't need love, as the Beatles suggest, because we can also experience love's counterpoint, fear. I don't recommend it, but there's no sense in pretending that the option doesn't exist. It's actually perfectly ironic that the Beatles said that love is all we need, because by needing love, we lose it.
By stating that I need love, I create the experience in that moment of being without it. But it's ridiculous to say that we need what we inherently are.
Not only that, need is actually the primary illusion of life.
It leads to all the others. And it's these illusions that are responsible for the suffering of humanity.
You may still be wondering why love is all there is, so I'll share what I like to call the grand metaphor, which serves as a pretty good explanation. Although, as the Tao teaches, there exists that which cannot be expressed with words, so I'll now playfully reach toward the undefinable.
Imagine a domain of existence beyond this realm of relativity where we exist now. Imagine a domain of pure awareness, where all that there is awareness. And this awareness loves so much, in a sense it is love, and it longs to experience this love. Yet, it cannot. Why? Because it's everything. There's no vantage point outside of the awareness with which it can relate to. And in order to have experience, we must have relationship. We must have relativity.
The here and the there. The me and the not me. So what does the awareness do?
Well, it's so brilliant, it creates a way. It simply breaks up. It individualizes and forms seemingly separate aspects of the whole, which have the ability to forget who they actually are, and so are able to experience themselves in relation to one another as individual entities. Now, when a certain aspect of this awareness remembers who it actually is, the cycle of creation is complete. The awareness has succeeded in creating an environment, the physical universe, within which it's able to experience who it actually is, which is this love that loves so much it longs to experience this love.
And so love is all there is. Ultimately, nothing is at stake here. Nothing can ever be lost. And all of creation is an outgrowth of this loving awareness. We cannot separate from it, we are it. Any sense of isolation is illusion. Yet, in order to have the ability to experience who we actually are, we must have the ability to experience what we are not. One cannot exist experientially without at least the potential for the other as its counterpoint. And so was born the illusion of fear, which can cloud our minds and keep us from maintaining the experience of our authentic nature of love.
But in truth, we don't need to experience fear in order to know love fully. Merely the ability to imagine that such a thing other than love is possible is enough. So dragging oneself through the muck is unnecessary. It simply delays one's inevitable return to love. But it's important to clarify that we have the ability to create experiences that express who we are, which bring us joy, or to create experiences that do not express who we are, which bring us suffering.
This is our litmus test along our journey back to remembrance, directing us home to who we actually are. This is the double-edged gift that life offers. We agree to forget who we are so we can experience the creating of ourselves. For without first forgetting, we could not create who we already are. It's It's while in this state of forgetfulness that illusions may take hold of us. Illusion is the seed of all fear. Without illusion, fear cannot exist. Therefore, it is illusion that is the source of human suffering.
So the great quest for fulfillment becomes, how do I rid myself of illusion so that I can live without fear and be free to experience the love that I actually am? Well, by bringing illusion into our consciousness, we render it powerless over us. In a sense, it ceases to remain an illusion at all, but rather a tool with which we may use to once again forget who we are, in case we ever wish to re-engage in the dynamic dramas that life has to offer. There's great humility in acknowledging that we create our own suffering by allowing illusion to take hold of us. Yet there's also great personal power. By so doing, we recognize that we have a choice. We can choose to engage in life's dramas with others, or we can let existing dramas play themselves out in the world around us. But once having awakened, there's no greater joy than to share it with others.
We may even inspire those still swimming in the sea of illusions to free themselves from the shackles of the divisive fear-based beliefs that so many cultures on this earth have used to indoctrinate the youth into conflict within themselves and with each other.
The collective consciousness evolves as we each attain freedom and offer it to each other and our offspring. But as the youth of the world are properly nurtured and assisted in maintaining their authentic nature of love, we become free to create a harmonious global civilization.
These are exciting times. The shift in the collective consciousness grows near. So join me in tipping the scale toward critical mass. Embody the wisdom of the ages by discreating the primary illusion of need and watch the other illusions fade to dust.
Carry a new mantra in the forefront of your mind and sing our limitless love for all to hear. Sing love is all there is. One love, y'all, one love. Love is all there is. Love is all there is.